additional method. It means learning grammar as a separate subject. And 15 students for my research. Because why do this? Because I want to see any difference between two classes. Because the student, I want to apply the innovation into my research for 15 students here, and I want to see the difference between them. The stakeholders are the students of 10th grade, the grade 10, teachers of writing school, and their parents. How about the literature review? Wilbur Kyson, 1996, he published a book, Teaching Grammar in Context. So, this is a book, this book is written in opposition to teaching grammar in isolation. So, Wilbur has conducted many studies on how to improve teaching grammar in writing and how effective teaching grammar in writing can bring to the development of students' writing. And he conducted many studies, and one of the studies was conducted in New Zealand, and with the number of 248 students in 8 classes, and the results surprisingly showed that teaching grammar as a formal lesson doesn't contribute to any development of students' writing. Bateman and Zionis, 1966, has proved that also conducted many studies on the close relationship between grammar and writing, and they found that teaching students composition writing could be in the context writing, the students' writing skill in the context writing could be much more effective than the students who didn't get that instruction. In Sker in 1979, according to him, grammarian is not necessary for a grammarian to be a writer, but a writer must be a grammarian. So he also stressed the close relationship between writing and grammar. And according to him, teaching grammar should be carried out in the context of writing in a communicative and useful way through structure and unstructure, combining exercises. Yeah, should be through writing activities or through speaking activities. Should be. Shall we see in 1977? She developed a new method of having students with writing skills. Yeah, and she developed a new form of grammar teaching that has been called error analysis. According to him, error analysis means working words only on their own writing. Work on the errors in their own writing, only in your writing, not on the rules external to that writing. Okay? So, he said that. He lost 1986 and Newchich 1991. And they stressed that sentence combination is a good way to improve students' knowledge of grammar, and also a good way to improve students' writing skill through unstructured and structured sentence combining exercises. According to Greta, 1963, grammar instruction in the context writing can bring much more effective, much more benefits to the students' writing. talk to you about my methodology. In order to have validity and reliability for my study, I use qualitative and quantitative method for my research. Qualitative method is used to investigate. Qualitative method is used to investigate my students' aptitude toward their learning grammar as a formal lesson and toward the students' own writing skill. And also to investigate the students' opinions on the success, on the possible success of learning grammar in writing as an alternative to learning grammar in isolation. So with this qualitative method, I want to find out what happens if grammar in teaching can, I want to know what happens if grammar is taught in the context writing. And I want to know if there is any difference between teaching writing and teaching in grammar, in isolation. Quantitative method also used to help me figure out the strategies and suitable methods for my research. Suitable methods for teaching grammar in writing. The data collection tools. In my research, I'm going to use 3 data collection tools. The first one is focus group. And the second one is participant observation. And number 3, the third tool is task score. I'm going to break them down. In focus group, I use a tool for the purpose of exploring participant experiences and opinions about learning grammar as a formal lesson and in writing. So, in my focus group, I'm going to hold a 2-hour lesson discussion with 8 students involved. It means there are 8 students in my focus group. And the focus group lasts 2 hours. And the focus group will be held in a coffee shop. The reason why I would like to tell you the reason why I want to hold my focus group in a coffee shop. Because in the coffee shop, the students feel I want to create a more relaxing and comfortable for students to share their ideas, to share their feelings together. And not in the classroom, because in the classroom, the students have to face a lot of assignments and they feel stressed with a lot of assignments every day. So I don't want to hold the focus group in the classroom setting. I will monitor the class. I will monitor the focus group with open questions. So that the students to encourage my students to answer the question, to give responses. And from the guided question, the student, from the next question, the follow-up question will be asked to browse more information. And the second one is, however, focus group also has some ethical issues. And the first ethical issue is the level of accuracy of what participants say. I have a difficulty in this one because some participants may be reluctant, may be hesitant to give responses due to the presence of a dominant participant there. And they feel reluctant to give responses for fear, say something different from others, because they are afraid of saying something from others. That's why they just keep the questions, keep their ideas in their mind. They don't want to speak out because they are afraid of saying something different from others. They are shy. Yeah. form a general principle about the whole population, about the whole group, from small sampling group. And the third issue is setting itself. As I mentioned before, if I focus group in a class setting, the students will feel unwilling to share their ideas. That's why I need to consider this one. So I need to hold my focus group in another place, such as a coffee shop, to create more relaxed environment. And the second thing I would like to talk to you is participant observation. So I will use moderate observation. It means I place two rows, insider and outsider, for my observation. It means I stand outside and observe my students, and I also get involved with my students and see what they are doing. So I play two roles. When the students are working, I'm walking around, taking notes, taking photos, writing down what I see, what I hear in my diaries. Yeah, I'm going to walk around. And I also get involved with my students. It takes me 1 month to observe my participation. Yeah. Why? Because, in my opinion, that is impossible for me, for an observer, to observe participants for only a few days. Because the judgment may be subjective. Because the result may be influenced from the influence of parents, maybe influenced from by their parents, by their friends, by their peers. So that's why I need to take 1 month for my observation, not only a few days. However, participant observation also has its own ethical issues. The first issue is privacy issue. In order to protect my participation, in order to protect my participants' privacy, I need to make sure that the identification information of my participant must be protected. Yeah. So in order to do it, I'm going to put their names, I'm going to put their bursary information, put their names under pseudonym. Yeah. And the second ethical issue is time consuming. As I mentioned before, observation needs a lot of time. Not only a few days, yeah. Because the judgment may be really subjective. And number 3, the third ethical issue is the constant presence of the observer. This is the program that is online. Because I cannot be present in the science always, because sometimes the incident occur and I'm not there. But if I am there and the incident occur, I think that experience is not really real. Why do you think so? Because the student, when they see my presence, when they know they are being observed, they may act temporarily and do something so that I can be pleased. Yeah. So this is the problem I am really worried about. And how about number 3? Test is test score. I use the test score to strengthen the reliability and validity for my research. And I want to see how effective my innovation is for my students. And I'm going to use 2 types of tests: criterion test, criterion reference test, and non-reference test. In my criterion reference test, I use two kinds of exercises: combined synthesis and representative. And non-reference, I want to use essay, but I'm going to carry out non-reference at the end of the research. And data analysis, focus group and participant test score. And then in order to analyze data, I'm going to use this tool. I'm going to use this method, thematic analysis. And test score, I'm going to use SR6 to analyze data. Yeah. And procedure, this is the procedure of collecting data. Yeah. And finally, I would like to present to you some questions for my focus. Here are the questions I'm going to ask my students in the focus group. That's it for my presentation today. Thank you very much for your attention.
That was terrific. Questions. We would talk about this one like this for a long time. It was terrific. Any questions or comments?
Yes.
Do you inform the student that you will observe in distant observation?
Of course, I have to inform my students of my observation. Otherwise, I am not legal.
Yeah, I know, but if you inform them the observation, maybe the performance is natural.
Yeah, I'm a great child.
And she admits that. I think that's one of the concerns you have. And I term it power, the power of that you embed or imbue on yourself. And that is a very critical issue, and it's one that she's really aware of. And that's okay. She's aware of it, she has to work out how the best way of managing that is, and she admits that. But it's a concern, not a concern.
I also listen to them in my presentation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because did you say that you will be calculus to randomly in the
Students with various from various backgrounds and various levels. So not the same levels.
you will based on the list and you will pick up
Not based on the list, based on my students' academic record. Yes, because I am their teacher, so I know who is at what level.
What if there is any student they want to participate on your research and they don't accept how you deal with this student?
But that's okay. I won't force them. I will not force them. They have option to choose to register to participate in my research. Because before my research, I need to give them consent form. Yeah, and if they agree to participate in my research, it's fine.
The plain English statement is very helpful in, or the plain statement in showing them what will happen. If they see that the situation is good, if not, they can choose not to do it. And it's called self-selection. And I think that in this case, that's probably a good idea. There are other issues of power, and we'll talk about them later after you all present. I think power, the concept of power as a researcher is not important.
Yes, it's also my question on my research because you divide the class into two groups, but they are in the same class. So how can you organize the lessons? And this may be influenced by the curriculum. So do you choose another day to hold the class in the timetable?
That's a good question for me because as mentioned before, random course, random class is organized around in class time. This is organized
So I want to put my students in that way. And my innovation in my own class.
Thank you. I think this is another